What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're finally, since last October, going to be taking a look at the new Mattel Creations Ultimate Edition Logan Paul. And I have a lot to say about this figure, so let's get right on into it. Alright, so first of all, I went down to my local gas station to actually pick up my first ever bottles of Prime. I'm not going to drink these. I'm giving them to my nephew. I've heard bad things about them. I heard they don't taste good. But you can't do a Logan Paul review without having two Prime bottles. So we'll go ahead, we'll take those, and we'll metaphorically throw them in the trash. Also, the box design for this figure is just next level. Can't really show too much in the frame, but it's sick. Mattel Creation gets a big win for their box designs. But let's get into the Maverick himself, Logan Paul. Before we get into the figure, of course it's an Ultimate Edition. We're gonna have interchangeable arms. This is the Seth Rollins skin tone, and I think the same exact arms as Seth Rollins. They plug in very easily. We'll take a look at that. He comes with two pointer hands. You know, pretty standard. We have a million of these. He comes with two fisted hands for his one lucky punch. And he comes with the two mic holding hands. He comes with three head scans. You have the open mouth one, which this one personally does not look much like him. I think the one on the figure looks the best. He comes with the one with the tongue out. This one looks a little bit more like him, but still just doesn't scratch the itch that it needs to. He comes with the black sunglasses here. I don't know if these are a new mold. I really don't keep up with the small molds like this for the figures. It's just not something I'm going to lose sleep over or get overly excited about. It's sunglasses. He comes with, let me pop this off real quick. I have not even like taken this apart or looked at it or anything. I took it out of the box, brought it straight over to my review table, and we're going from there. He has his Pokemon Illustrator card on the chain. Obviously, it does not come with a licensed Pokemon card, but you can get the decals from Curb Stomp City. He put them up there. Two different versions because Logan Paul has worn two different Pokemon chains to the ring. You can get both of those, but this head scan looks identical to Logan. I think they nailed this. It took them a year. Yes, don't get me wrong. But this is something special. Also, you have the detail of the jacket. It's a unique sculpt. I don't know 100% if the arms are a unique sculpt, but I know obviously there's overlay pieces. You got the straps hanging down. You got the black and yellow, looks good. The silver painting all the holes where the strapping and the ropes would, like, you know, weave in and out of his attire. Very good paint apps on there. You have the back of it. It says Paul. You see all the painted detail. No shortcuts taken on the sleeves whatsoever. Very, very unique piece. But we'll go ahead and pop this off. We don't have to pop the head off, but you slide these arms out. It couldn't be easier. You don't want it to be too easy because then they're just going to pop out willy-nilly when you don't want them to. You know, you just have your spare arms. Put them over to the side. Take the top part of the jacket off. Just outstanding detail on that. I can't say enough good things about it. Plug the arms in like we've done with all Ultimate Edition figures. Very, very easy. It doesn't feel like it's too loose. Doesn't feel like it's too tight. It's just right. Pop some hands on so he's not just an amputee chilling here on the table. The hands are a little hard to get in there, but I've noticed that with some of the newer releases. Not gonna complain though. You don't want them falling out as well. Pop that in there. Pop the head scan back on there. And there you have your ring attire, Logan Paul. And this looks really good. It fits his build. I will say on the camera, for whatever reason, the torso and the arms appear to be a different color, but it doesn't look that way in person. That's just, I guess, a camera trick. Now, this is based off his WrestleMania match with The Miz. And, ooh, yellow peg there doesn't look good. That should have been black. That should have been a black peg, because it's black on this side, it's not black on this side. Don't seem to have that problem anywhere else. It's black on both sides here. That's an interesting choice on why that is yellow. Maybe that's just mine. I don't know. But no, this attire isn't too exciting compared to some of the other things he's done. It's very plain black and yellow. And it has the paw on the back there, which doesn't line up. Yeah, it lines up better there. You see, that's about the extent of the detail. He does have paw written on his headband, on all the head scans. I like how the hair, you can actually like move it up some, but it doesn't feel like it's going to rip off like with some of the long hair sculpts. But this looks really freaking good. And I know a lot of people complain about Logan Paul, but like for his first figure, they knocked it out of the park, absolutely. And let's just stand him up against... Oh, well, before we stand him up against some other figures, I will say I don't like the drop-down hips on the new Ultimates. I get why they do it. Because if you want to do a kick and go up that freaking high, you can. Whereas normally, if you pop that hip back into place, you can only go up to about right there. But I get why they do it. It's better articulation. I don't like it because like if you're just fidgeting with it and like you do that, then it's obviously down and you have to like move it and go back. It's a nitpick for me. I'm so sorry. Maybe that's just me. Maybe everybody loves it. I get why they do it. They do it on all the import figures. But it's not a thing for me. Here he is scaled up next to Seth Rollins. I think that looks really good. As you see, they are the same skin tone there. And let's go ahead and compare him to my custom of his brother. Now, I have another custom of his brother in the works. I don't want to show it yet because I have a couple YouTube customs in the plans. You know how we got to do it. But this is Jake Paul from Crown Jewel last year when he showed up to help Logan in his match against Roman Reigns. I think that was Crown Jewel. But I think these scale pretty well. Obviously, I'm getting a different Jake head. This was done by a secondary sculptor on one of the guys I use. It wasn't done by his main guy. He's going back and redoing it. So I'm excited to get a new head there. But I think the Paul brothers scale very well together. And love him or hate him, the dude knows how to wrestle. And the figure is truly phenomenal. But that is going to be it for today. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you pre-ordered Logan and Paul down in the comments below. Because a lot of people seem to have some FOMO. They're mad because they missed out from last year. But last but not least, take it easy.